We used to actually be able to craft and control our brand image. Well, that's gone out the window in the day of internet reviews, globalized word of mouth, and tweet storms. I think Scott Cook from Procter & Gamble actually summed it up really well. Your brand is what the consumer is telling one another. The world of brand management is changing, and there's a lot that we can learn from fast-rising brands like Zappos, Warby Parker, Tesla, and Beats. What they all got right is that there are no siloed experiences. If your product experience sucks, it's going to undermine your branding efforts. If you have a horrible employee experience, good luck with either your product or your customer experience. For all of us, what this really means today is that no amount of excellence in your brand messaging or execution can make up for meaningful gaps elsewhere. Today, there are no siloed experiences. But if you get those other experiences right, and then you also get brand right, wow, it gives me goosebumps. Those businesses are unstoppable. And that's a very magic moment, but a really hard one to get to. Inside of Qualtrics, you'll find brand available in the same interface you know and love. All those 4 dots are there. In addition to the core projects for research, you also find the product, employee, customer, and brand. Together, these make a system of record for all of your key experiences. And this is a big deal. I know everybody's made this point today, but today Qualtrics is the only system that can manage all of those key experiences in a single system. Under brand, if we log in, you'll be able to find things like brand tracking, value proposition, market mix modeling, and ad campaign testing. All of these are places that we can go hunt for gaps that could be threats or could be future opportunities for your brand. We've already seen in some of the other presentations snapshots of fairly large programs. So what if I just want to do something small, something quick? Maybe just a quick ad concept test. We already have mock to test for an upcoming music concert, but now, who do we send it to? How do we get to the right participants? We've heard from you that it's actually currently hard to do 3 different things in Qualtrics. First, centrally manage all of your organization's participants. Second, control how frequently your subjects or customers are contacted. And third, then easily distribute research to very targeted participants. Okay. This is our modern approach to participant management. Qualtrics now has an incredibly robust solution to get at the right participants. And here it is. Point 1, a central directory to manage all your participants. Point 2, just another click away, control for contact frequency. But we're trying to send out a concept test for a concert that's coming up. And based on prior research that we've done, we actually already know that the concert venue happens to be popular with people in Utah. So let's search through our contacts that we already have in Utah. And just like that, Utah, the results are coming back. Point 3, we now have a list that we can easily distribute to a targeted group of participants. Now, we've already done some testing in advance of this, but why don't we let all of you participate here also? Take a minute and help us complete this ad concept test. While you are doing that, we really haven't begun to touch on the ways that we can now be surgical in targeting participants. Based on literally any contact data, and I really mean literally any, age, gender, how frequently they visit your website, whether or not they've made a purchase, and actually now with what Jamie showed us that we have machine learning, we can even target based on sentiment. We can target based on topics that they may have previously mentioned in responses, literally anything, and it covers those 3 panes. Now we can go hunting for gaps and do that with laser focus. This is very, very powerful. So let's see if we have any other results back. Concept 1, concept 2, reports. It says concept 1 is the clear winner. With a few more clicks, we could actually go statistically validate whether or not that's accurate with what Greg was showing us earlier. With these insights, a team can now go quickly on the offensive and start iterating to find and exploit gaps. For us, the future brand experience is something where I think there's some really, really big opportunities. Last year, $22 billion was spent tracking brand, and most of that was done by outsourcing it to external agencies. We fundamentally think that's a broken model. In this room, there are at least two multi-billion consumer brands out there that did not even exist 5 years ago: Dollar Shave Club and Jet.com. How you build and now how you manage your brand in the digital age is very different. Your brand is alive. You should have a pulse monitor attached to it at all times. Today, the companies that do brand tracking are usually outsourcing it, and we fundamentally think that that outsourcing piece is unfortunate. Your brand is way too valuable of a thing to let somebody else meddle with. And the people that are going to win are those that get great at managing that experience in-house. And we already know that the traditional brand tracking solutions haven't kept up with your needs. You need a modern solution and a modern system for managing your brand experience. So we are working on exactly that. I cannot wait to show you how we advance the brand experience offering, and I can't wait to show you all the other advancements for the other experience offerings that we have. More excited than anything else, I can't wait to hear from you next year about the experience gaps that you have found and closed. Thank you so much.